Give everyone a little bit of time to file in. Bear with me. Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, the game is afoot. Oh God, I have a pipe and I wash it with hand soap like a fucking idiot. The game is afoot. It has been a hot minute since we have touched a Sherlock Holmes game. The last one ended kind of depressing, but I'm hoping this will be good. This is by the Frogware people, so they made like most of the other Sherlock Holmes games, so I can only imagine it's going to be great. Thank you for joining High Seraph and the Chorus of Angels. We've got our pipe, we've got our trusty hat. We do not have a walking stick or a revolver, but I'm sure we'll work something out, won't we? Shall we get started? New game. Fuck yes. The fuck? Yes, Frogware, yes. Matabu. Oh, we just jump right into it. Okay. Yeehaw! Isn't this supposed to be in London? Has Sherlock Holmes decided to take a sabbatical in fucking America? The fuck?
Ow! Ah! What's this?
Subtitle. Ah! How old is this child? He cannot be older than like 3. Oh no, I just realised that's a marionette. Fuck, I'm not a fan of those. That also looks like what... Does this child only speak in onomatopoeias? That face is creepily realistic.
Oh, look! It's a book! Maybe it's a book about pirates with a treasure map. No, I don't think so.
I'm confused by these graphics.
I wish that I had seen through all your lies. Oh, start from the beginning, not the middle.
I'm very confused by these graphics.
And so I decided to pick up my pen to relate the most disturbing episode of my life thus far.
It all began early one morning in 1898, when Sherlock Holmes invited me to accompany him on a visit to the Marquis of Conyngham.
Okay, that looks slightly better. I was very concerned for a while because it looked very
Watson,
old.
My dear fellow, we can now go and inform the Marquis that we have found the Samoan necklace, and very much faster than Inspector Baines, too, which pleases me.
Have you really solved the theft, Holmes? And so quickly?
I have indeed, Watson. And believe me, it was completely unnecessary to spread out all over London, as our friend Baines thought was best.
Righto.
He likes to boast that his methods are equal to mine, but once again the outcome has contradicted him.
After all these years of accompanying you upon your investigations, I thought that by now I should be reasonably capable of following your train of thought. But in this particular case, I must admit that I don't understand anything at all.
Anything at all.
You see, but you do not observe, Watson. There lies the difference. It is a matter of course.
A matter of course? In the middle of the night, when everyone is fast asleep, the service bell within that room rings out and alerts the servants. They dress quickly and come running. But the door is locked and there is a strong smell of burning from within. A few seconds later, the master of the house himself, the robbed Marchioness's husband, the Marquis of Conyngham, arrives and unlocks the door using the sole key. A fire has started inside the room, but they have managed to arrive in time to put it out. It is at that moment that the Marquis realizes that the famous Samoan necklace, which had been safe within its glass cabinet only a few hours earlier, has now disappeared.
I like all this exposition, mate, but what the fuck is going on?
My theory before the arrival of Inspector Baines.
Okay, you control Sherlock Holmes. That's great. Anything else? Hey, gorgeous mom. I hope you're doing well. Why, hello there, Hal. 'Tis I, Sheriff Holmes. I'm doing not too bad, honestly. I'm getting off my first night of a shift change. So I was working, like, for me, what is the worst schedule in existence, which was 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. The Monday through Friday part wasn't so bad, but the work, having to be awake and working at 7 a.m. made me want to slowly die inside. But they recently changed their schedules, so now work doesn't start for me until 11 in the morning. So I don't even care that my days off aren't right next to each other for, God, 3 months, I think. Because I get to wake up a little bit later and have a life, which is great. I'm rather stoked. How are you? All right. What are we doing? We're looking around. Looking. To walk in the desired direction, use L. What? Oh, okay, it's just saying that it points him. Okay, alright. Anything else? Look at the broken showcase and press X. Oh. Alright.
This window was cut with a diamond. A clean, discreet piece of work. This is where the necklace was.
See how tiny the hole is, and not one fingerprint upon the window.
You always interact with X. After a clue is examined, the icon will turn green. Please move Sherlock Holmes near the left window. You should see 2 clue icons simultaneously. Fought it for a bit. My sinuses gave... Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I know that you've been battling with your sinuses for, God, a week or 2 now at this point? Have you gone to the doctor yet? You need to go to the doctor. Make sure that you're not, you don't have, a sinus infection or something. It is winter for you there, though, so that could also be it. Alright, the windows, you say? Oh, hello. Alright. Okay, let's look at the crescent moon first, or is it going to make me look at this one first? Excuse me. Look at both clues now. To enter examination mode with multi-zone, press X. Switch between items using L. Alright.
All the windows are locked. They've not been forced.
Right, well, there's a cut right there in the window. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon. Vegan pardon. Thank you.
A mark, undoubtedly made by a diamond. Someone tried to cut the glass, but he was interrupted.
Therefore, the thief tried to escape through the window, but he was interrupted.
Why did you just reiterate what Sherlock Holmes said, Watson? He said that exact same fucking thing. So much more than a week, but yeah, winner in a deviated... Oh my god, deviated septums. I forgot that you and me have that same struggle there. I feel for you, Hal. I hope it gets better, because, God, that's no way to have to deal with several months of the cold, honestly. Go to the chimney. You will see the hand icon on the magnifying glass. Take it by pressing X. Oh, is he gonna swipe it? Sherlock, you're not going to steal this magnifying glass, are you? Can you always examine or activate any of your items in your inventory by pressing triangle. Okay. Alright. Near the piano, some music scores are on the floor. You can activate an item by selecting it in your inventory, or directly in-game by L or R1, using the magnifying glass on the scores near the piano. Okay. Oh, okay, so I can just kind of cycle through them. Alright.
Let us examine the crumpled scores that have fallen off the piano.
Yes, please, let's explore them. What are we looking at? What score is this? It doesn't have the name of the song on the top of the scores? That's stupid. They do look dirty, though.
Nothing of interest here.
Oh, is it going to light up or something? Doesn't look like a very hard piece, at least not here. Sherlock, you could play this on your violin if you really wanted to. What does it want me to look for? Oh, that's probably interesting.
These sooty prints were left by a tiny hand.
I don't understand why these music scores are covered with soot.
'Cause it was a chimney sweep, you dolt. It's okay, I love you, Watson. At least in your more modern iterations. Alright, just switch to first person or change camera. Why would I? No, ew. That's gross. I don't want to do that. This year's been the best it's been. Usually I'm written off half the winner, but need to do nothing. Sick of oh my god. I'm so sorry. Hun. Like, I don't know what it is with deviated septums and spicy brain and getting sick 24/7, but seriously, it's bullshit. To make a character move faster, press and hold R2. Okay. Oh my god, look at that little jaunt. Don't mind me, Watson, just taking a stroll. Okay. What do I do? By pressing L2, you activate Sherlock's sixth sense. It will show you a hint not discovered yet. Ah, you can now search for other clues in the room. Perfect.
When the servants arrived at the door, having been alerted by the bell, they saw evidence of the theft and the fire, but they didn't see the thief.
This door is very hard to force. The Marquis is the only person to have the key. The thief could not get out through here until eventually, when the door was opened by the servants.
Right, it's rather clear so far that it was a child that got in still, and perhaps didn't steal the necklace, but maybe helped someone through one of the windows, locked it back up, and then went up through the chimney, possibly. I do like this aquarium, by the way. Look at all the seahorses that are holding it up. It's so cute. Alright, what are you? Excuse me.
Not very well kept, this aquarium. I can see a dead fish floating on the surface.
Oh, poor fish. It looks like it's died of small polygon syndrome. What are you?
Candle. It must have fallen from the chandelier.
Or someone swinging from it? Let's see here. Let's see. Nothing in piano. Oh, this window is different.
All the windows are locked. They've not been forced.
Right. You've already said that, Sherlock. No shit. Oh, here we go. So many clues over here.
The chest wasn't opened. The necklace wasn't in it.
Right. Sherlock, why are you being so...
Fire started here, just beneath the bell pull.
Whoever pulled the cord would have had his feet in the fire, unless it was pulled before the fire started.
Let's see. Maybe we should do this one first. The candelabra looks like it's been knocked over.
Strange. There are some objects here that have been knocked over.
Alright. We've already looked at that. Let's look at this.
Heading towards his chosen escape route, probably the window, the thief knocked over the stool, which then caught fire.
But why didn't he try to put the fire out at once?
Good distraction, probably. Also, there's a bunch of tiny hands, and it could be just a child in general.
Footprints. You are not going to get on your knees to examine them.
There is no need. It is soot. The servants must have trodden in it while they were putting out the fire.
Okay. So, what is the only clue we have left, Watson? Watson, are you a clue? Do you have one of those? Oh, what is this?
This draft screen makes an ideal hiding place.
As the theft was committed at night, I conclude that the thief hid himself behind the draft screen and waited until he was alone in the room.
How would they not have looked behind there?
Strange. There aren't any prints. Yet I'm sure that the thief hid here.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. You're already here.
Good morning, Inspector. You've arrived just in time.
Scotland Yard arrives like the cavalry, always in the nick of time. Ah, but I know that satisfied expression, Mr. Holmes. Have you already solved the case?
It's possible.
We have retraced the thief's rather unusual footsteps. He is a true acrobat. But what I cannot understand is that when the servants entered the room, there was no one to be seen. An acrobat, perhaps, but an invisible one? I do not think so.
The only explanation is that the thief escaped before the servants arrived. I don't know how, but there is no other way.
Half a point for the doctor, nil for the inspector.
I am pleased to see that you find the situation amusing, Mr. Holmes. Very well then, explain.
Dr. Watson was correct when he mentioned acrobatics, but he is mistaken about the nature of the acrobat.
There's so much
As
talking
for
in
you,
this
you
one.
were quite incorrect, as the thief was in the room when the servants entered.
Explain, for heaven's sake, Mr. Holmes.
Watson, how could a thief be missed in the middle of 8 men?
He was part of the staff.
Because he is very small? Stop teasing us, Holmes.
Exactly, because he is small. Small and remarkably agile.
You're thinking of a monkey?
And a trained monkey at that.
What?
without a doubt. A
Where the fuck did the monkey come from? What?
The animal had been hidden inside the room for several hours, calmly awaiting the signal from his master.
Oh, God.
The room was empty. A high-frequency whistle alerted the monkey that it was time to begin the procedure for which he had been trained. The monkey emerged from his hiding place and used the point of a diamond to open the glass cabinet.
How is that monkey that smart?
The window by the chimney, but knocked over the stool, which in turn knocked aside the fire guard and started the fire. The frightened monkey jumped from the chimney by swinging from the bell pull, thus alerting the house servants. He then went to the window and began to use his diamond to cut a hole, but was interrupted by the staff trying to gain entry via the door, and he panicked again. He ran across the piano, scattering the music scores onto the floor, before hiding inside the chandelier, knocking over a candle.
Oh, my Jesus Lord. How? What?
The servants and the Marquis entered the room, leaving the door open while they put out the fire. It was during the confusion
There is so much talking.
the thief made his escape through the doorway. As simple as that.
Simple, you say?
Explanation.
Simple!
Bravo, Holmes.
A fucking monkey!
I can see it from here, my friends. It's right in front of us.
We have searched the room from top to bottom, Holmes. How were we unable to find it?
Jesus
Because we
Christ.
paid insufficient attention to the only victim of this affair.
The
What
monkey.
victim? No one is dead.
It's gonna be the monkey.
Yes, Watson. A poor
A fucking
goldfish
right.
whose destiny was to die, crushed by one of the most precious necklaces in England.
If it was...
Aquarium is just beneath the chandelier. I understand.
The little monkey had likely hung the necklace around its neck and lost it when he leapt from the chandelier. The jewels fell into the aquarium, where they remain now.
The feng shui of this room... When I bought this game, they said it was made in 2023 or 24.
Here is your necklace, intact.
Why is that a silver trophy?
Mr. Holmes, this brilliant demonstration does credit to your reputation.
Well, thank you so much, Marquis. Do you wish to verify the authenticity of your jewel?
No, I recognize it. I have spent many hours admiring it, you know.
Good. I will return it to its box and...
Inspector!
Inspector!
You must follow me at once. Orders of Scotland Yard.
What times?
Do I...
Sirs, duty calls. My regards, Marquis. Well done again, Mr. Holmes.
There, the necklace is in its box.
Oh
We've lost
my
enough time
god.
here. Let's go home, Watson.
Oh my god.
Very well, as you wish. A good day to you, Marquis.
Oh my
With pleasure,
god.
gentlemen. And once again, thank you.
I like his wallpaper. Also, oh my god, more talking. That was such a quick load time. Okay.
This morning's newspaper. Holmes, have you read this article about you?
I want to press
No,
a button.
Not yet, and I won't have time to.
Read it before you leave. It's outrageous.
If you insist.
Oh, thank God. Okay, finally. Finally! I've been wanting to talk to you the entire time, but I don't want to talk through the cutscene. Oh my god. Got used to it. Was sick as a kid in school. Oh my goodness. Murder mysteries. Yes, the murder mystery here is how long it's going to take for me to murder Sherlock Holmes for being so long-winded. Oh my god. Poshy British accent. I got you. Scotland Yard is fiendishly thick. I can only assume they didn't think it necessary to check the maid's cleaning. I thought them being... Yeah, of course it's a small ape. It's not a member of staff who made a copy of the key. It's not a burglar who was actually like the Marquis himself. No, it's a freaking monkey. Oh my god. Yeah, and then the pearls crush the fish. Pearls are not that heavy. And also the fish was floating. If it crushed the fish, then how was the fish floating? It should be underneath the jewels in the... Oh, this game's gonna be great. This is supposed to be a newer game. And yet here we are. Oh, I'm so invested already. All right. What do we got? I wonder if they just like remastered one of the older Sherlock Holmes games and this is what came out of it. Hey Watson, can I steal your newspaper? September 1898 Globe Explorer newspaper. Sherlock Holmes at the home of the Marquis of Cunningham. The investigation is a fiasco. Yesterday, the celebrated detective Sherlock Holmes was invited to the manor of the Marquis of Cunningham to supply his conclusions following his investigation into the disappearance of the priceless Simone necklace. It should be recalled that the lady called into the detective after the police appeared flummoxed in the face of the astonishing circumstances surrounding the theft. Indeed, the valuable piece of jewellery disappeared while the door to the room in which it was displayed was locked. The alarm was raised by the servants, alerted by the room's service bell ringing out during the night. When the Marquis, the only person in possession of the key, opened the door, everyone rushed in to extinguish a fire that had started before it was noticed that the necklace had mysteriously vanished. The most astonishing factor is that no thief was found within the room, and all the exits were closed. As usual, Mr. Holmes resolved the case in the twinkling of an eye, and the jewel was recovered. I will not waste my time on the various explanations as to the disappearance, because I prefer to draw your attention, dear readers, to the last surprising development of the case. Yeah, really fucking surprising. Almost borderline unrealistic. Following the departure of Sherlock Holmes, who placed the necklace in the safe himself, the Marquis noticed that the jewel was nothing but a poor copy of the original. Let it not be forgotten that the Simone necklace, although plain and without ornament, is unique because of the rarity of its pearls. Pearls which are found only in a small part of the lagoon of the archipelago of the same name, and to which scientists attribute their exceptional quality to the strong density of crystal of aragonite that they are made of. The priceless necklace, brought here at the beginning of the century by Lord Fenton Orwick, the Marquis's grandfather, and an admitted explorer, should have been part of her daughter's dowry for her marriage to the Duke of Newcastle. So, I am going to place a simple question. Should we not, in all open-mindedness, ask ourselves if the necklace was not simply and deliberately exchanged for a fake by Mr. Holmes himself? I am aware, dear readers, that the brutality of this question, without any preconceptions, may certainly shock some of you. But the facts are there, and our thoughts and judgments should not be confused with the regard which we all share for the famous detective. 'Tis not the first time that the Globe Explorer has expressed its reservations as to Sherlock Holmes's methods. Do not forget our counter-investigation into the escape of Arsène Lupin. Oh, do we get to meet Arsène Lupin? If Sherlock Holmes is battling against Lupin in this fucking game, all jank is forgiven immediately. The Frenchman who took malign pleasure in tarnishing the image of our royal family, and who, by lucky chance, managed to elude capture by Mr. Holmes. At the time, we did not hesitate to consider a tacit complicity on the part of the latter. For those who are quite familiar with Mr. Holmes, it is quite apparent that his character traits show more of the opportunist and brilliant usurper than that of altruistic defender of the law. I mean, fair. I would draw the attention of our readers to the suggestion that the description of this gentleman provided by his friend, Dr. John Watson, through his stories, is a long way from the truth. This is a really long article. This is a really long article. I have a feeling that I have signed up for more reading and talking than I initially thought. Let's continue, shall we? Indeed, his behavior is derisive, contemptuous, haughty, and offensive towards the police, and in particular towards Inspector Baines, replacing Inspector Lestrade, who is currently convalescent, and a habitual abuser of narcotics such as heroin and cocaine. That is why, dear readers, it is important to disregard Sherlock Holmes's good reputation in order to form an objective opinion and to ask the pertinent questions. Was the necklace that Holmes found already a fake? If that was the case, why did he not mention it, and why should he insist on placing it back within the safe himself? Has the detective some unsavory interest in this affair? Or is it simply the case of deceit in order to steal the extraordinary Simone necklace? Sorry, extraordinary. It is up to you, dear readers, to form your own opinions, but you can count upon your humble servant to continue revealing to the public the doubtful methods and motivations of one who in the future I shall not hesitate to call Sherlock the usurper. To be continued. Oh, Farley. Oh, Farley, if only you could use so many less words.
Prince Woodville, French culinary expert and bagpipe player, might be our next king. That's not so shocking, my dear fellow.
You know
what are you talking about? Oh, okay.
Can Farley dare to tarnish your reputation like that?
You know, Watson, that wherever glory walks, jealousy is bound to follow. As for the forgery of the necklace, I suspect that we shall soon be enlightened in this regard. Come in, Inspector Baines, the door's open.
Oh, they've been eavesdropping.
Mr. Holmes, how did you know I was here?
You are one of our rare visitors who avoids the second-to-last step of the stairs, which creaks dreadfully. And if I add the clinking of the handcuffs at your belt, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit, Inspector?
Have you read that, Rag?
I'm sorry, I can slander him. Oh my god. It's such a wordy game, but the stories are loose. Yeah, they say so much just to throw it all completely out the fucking window that the monkey tried to break through with a diamond. Haha, you even got the pipe going. I've got the pipe, I've got a nifty vest, I've got the accent, I've got everything, Kuzunoha. How are you doing, mate? Righto, let's piss off an inspector, shall we? Slander, immediately.
Can you explain this
Oh,
slander?
I thought I was going to be the one ripping into him. God damn it.
Really been replaced by a fake?
I don't know how the reporter got hold of the information, but it's true. About the necklace, of course. I wouldn't permit myself to question the integrity and honesty of Mr. Holmes.
Oh, yeah,
This is a
sure.
forgery? Impossible. I saw the Marquis authenticated before my very eyes, before Holmes returned it to its place.
Mr. Holmes, the Marquis believes Osmond Farley's theory. I shouldn't be surprised if the reporter isn't behind all this slander about you. He's a freelancer, well known for his explosive and subjective articles.
Those
In any
fucking
case, the Marquis
freelancers.
assures us that you were the last person to have the necklace in your hands.
Let's return to the Marquis's house, Holmes. I'm sure that we'll have no trouble in taking apart this theory.
It is unnecessary. Such allegations collapse on their own, like one of Mrs. Hudson's soufflés. Let us leave the police to solve this problem and turn our
Be nice to Miss
attention to matters in hand.
Hudson!
Perhaps you are right, Holmes.
Okay, hold on. Did you just say that you have this for PS3? That would explain so much. So much. Because the graphics were throwing me so hard when I first started this. Like, half an hour ago when I first started the game, I was like, these children look scary. And the UI looks a little old, and so I was like, maybe they're paying homage or something, because it, like, when I bought it, it was like, oh yeah, this is like 2024. I'm like, oh shit, no way. And then I booted it up and I was like, this has to be a remaster or something. Oh my god, but it's okay. You know what? I don't judge. I am a true detective, and I'll get down to the bottom of this case. And if I get to fight Arsène Lupin, I will be a happy fucking camper. This game is around 13 to 14 years old. Fuck. Fuck. This came out when I was in my early 20s. Wait. Yeah, like early 20s. Shit. Alright, well, you know what? We're in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's fucking go.
Inspector, I assume that you have the fake necklace with you. It's why you're here. Your superiors would like me to examine it.
Oh.
They would like you to confirm or deny putting this fake in the box.
Can't that wait? I must go to the house of Lord Peregrine Maitland, the Bishop of Knightsbridge.
Where'd that come from? Marchioness?
And the Marchioness.
She is beside herself. Without the necklace, her marriage is compromised. It is the principal item of the young woman's dowry.
What a lovely marriage.
I feel like half of the things these characters say are just kind of from left field. Oh, I'm gonna love this so much.
Holmes, forgive me for insisting, but don't you want to examine the fake jewelry?
Watson, I have an appointment, and it's out of the question that I arrive late.
It will only take you a couple of minutes. You really must quell the suspicions put forward in this appalling article. If you will allow me, Inspector.
Be my guest.
Oh, the voice acting. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love this voice acting so much. Okay. Sherlock Holmes! How dare you not inspect the necklace?
What do you think, Holmes?
What do you think, Holmes? Oh, God. No, not you. I need to put my strong hand on this necklace. Is it a translated Euro game or fully English-speaking made? It's made by Frogware, so I'm fairly certain it's fully English-speaking made, which makes it even better. To be fair, a lot of the Sherlock Holmes games from like the PS3 era, which apparently this one is, they it's really hard to corner the point and click market. And back then, there were like almost 0 games that were doing it. So I think they just had like a shoestring budget, maybe. Okay, so we got a couple of fakes over here. We got one right there.
It's a different color.
We got a few up here that are also a different color.
These 3 pearls are of poor quality.
Poor quality. Oh shit. Okay. The class was a bit odd to me, but I suppose that's just me. What?
This pearl is too small. It is not in its place here. Too many defects.
Oh.
This necklace is a fake. This is nothing but a vulgar copy, and at a glance it would appear that the forger has intended for it to be seen as such.
How could we have been fooled by such a blatant imitation? I don't understand.
Yes, how is it possible? Holmes, do you have
How is
any
it
idea
possible,
about this?
I have
Holmes?
absolutely no idea. You insisted that I examine the necklace, and I have done so. Now it is important that I keep my appointment. I'm sure, Inspector, that you will throw some light on this affair.
Holmes.
You may accompany me, Watson, if you care to do so.
Goodbye, gentlemen. I'll keep you informed as to my inquiries.
Goodbye, Inspector.
Oh, I love the bullet holes in the background on the
Are
wall.
we going to his home?
Yes, the Bishop of Knightsbridge. I put his address on our map of London on my desk. Would you get it for me, please?
All right, Holmes.
All right, Holmes. You control Dr. Watson. Okay, well, we have to get rid of the pipe then, because we're Dr. Watson. Okay, what am I doing? What in the... Oh my god. He did like a weird... He's doing like a weird in-place shuffle. Oh my god, that was so weird. See, I remember playing... God, which one was it? Crimes and Punishments? I remember playing that one as well. And I don't think I remember it being... this... Oh wait, this is Sherlock's room. Oh. I was so distracted by Holmes! Sherlock! Holmes! I was distracted by that and I completely forgot what I was doing.
And this is how my dear friend and colleague treats his clients' letters.
Alright. We'll do this
General
one.
practitioner? That won't be of any use to me.
You're an army practitioner, not a general one.
Hospitals and dispensaries in London.
I think that's the start of the current Sherlock Holmes games. Oh, see, there's one that I really want to play as well that for some reason it's a bit harder for me to get my hands on. It's Sherlock Holmes and the Devil's Daughter. Like, I want to get that one. I think it's digital now. Now that I've got a job, I'll have adult money that I can buy it with, but... Oh, no. Watson! Stop being a bitch, Watson!
Female anatomy. I should put this book somewhere else.
You seem a bit excited about that, Watson. Do you have something to say about female anatomy? Of course you do. You're a doctor in the 1800s. You thought you knew everything. That goes on sale constantly. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. That works out.
I have found your map.
Okay. Cool.
Find the address of the Bishop of Knightsbridge on the map, and let's go.
Oh, so do I just have to... How do I open the map?
Find the address of the Bishop of Knightsbridge on the map, and let's go.
Right, yep. No, I gotcha. Let me just figure out how to open the goddamned map. What in the shit? What the fuck was that? I've got a
Here's
typewriter.
where I write my stories about Holmes's cases, and I've got work to do.
Okay, cool. Excuse me. I need to... How do I open the map? That's definitely not it. Nope, that's first. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's go. Why? Okay.
The police? Already? How did you know?
May we see the Bishop of Knightsbridge?
Yes, good sir.
Yes, of course. But come in.
Still tastes like hand soap. Ah, yeah.
What has happened, Reverend?
What?
I don't know. It was last night, I think. I only just arrived, and I have made this macabre discovery. My God. How horrible. I haven't called anyone. How did you know that?
Holmes, look!
The bishop, appallingly...
Oh, shit.
How dreadful.
Mutilated. And killed.
Damn.
Such a good man. How could anyone be so brutal? Look at him. He is barely recognizable now.
I mean, I think you could still probably recognize that.
That.
They were evidently unworthy children, Reverend.
Eh.
Now do please try to calm yourself and focus, because we will need your assistance. Do you have any idea as to the motive behind this?
I haven't had time to do an inventory, but nothing appears to have been stolen.
Uh.
And anyway, His Excellency didn't own anything of great value. I don't know what else I can tell you.
Note this down, please, Doctor.
Doctor? But you aren't the police?
No, Reverend. I am Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. Watson. We are here at the request of the bishop.
In that case, I must ask you to leave. And not to touch anything. I must get in touch with the authorities without further delay.
Oh my god, I'm so much
Reverend,
better than the
when
authorities.
inspectors of Scotland Yard find themselves at a dead end, which they quite often do, I assure you, then they turn to me for help.
Note Watson taking notes in the background like, Sherlock is the police.
Out of the question. I don't even know you. I'm going to call the police, whether you like it or not.
It would be better for everyone, Reverend, if you kept your temper. Watson, are you taking notes? This affair promises to be a complex one. Therefore, we must not overlook the slightest detail.
Yes, Holmes. I am keeping a meticulous set of notes. I have created a very clever deduction board.
Oh, sweet.
One thing we can be sure of at the moment is that this crime was not for gain. The Reverend has informed us that nothing valuable was stolen, and indeed, it would seem that the bishop had nothing of any worth to take.
Very good, Watson. Do continue.
He shambles. Oh, I'm so used to, like, the fun little... The, like, mind palace thing from chapter 1. That this is just sad, but it's okay. I will persevere. I am Sherlock Holmes, after all. Alright. So we got some wealth. The bishop didn't own anything of value, not even in his safe. Why would he have a safe then if he didn't own anything of value? That seems weird. Okay. Oh. How often am I going to switch between Sherlock and Watson, I wonder? No matter. Oh. Before it makes me listen to Sherlock Holmes talk my ears off again, have you guys heard... Here, I'll look this way so we don't have to look at a dead body. Have you guys heard... I've been telling anyone who will listen about it. There's this podcast that came out, I want to say like a year ago or so, and still releasing episodes, called Sherlock & Co. And it's modern day Sherlock Holmes, you know, that's not a new concept. But the concept is... Dr. John Watson, after getting out of the army, decides that he's gonna be a true crime podcaster. Looks at notes and it just says, Sherlock is clever, ooh-woo. Oh, Sherlock senpai, I love him so much, ooh-woo. Can we kiss at the London Tower? London Bridge has nothing on our love, ooh-woo. It is an interesting concept. I've been nonstop listening to it. Like, any free moment I have, I've been listening to Sherlock & Co. And so that's why I wanted to play this game, because I'm just, like, inundated with Sherlock stuff. I'm watching Moriarty the Patriot, which is about Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty. I wanted to play this game. I've been listening to the Sherlock podcast. I'm just, like, up to my elbows in Sherlock stuff right now. But, I mean, there's worse ways to go. Like, this guy, like, definitely a worse way to go than listening to a bunch of Sherlock Holmes stuff.
Broken file and blood near the neck.
Oh.
Smell. Chemical components, I think.
Chemical components. For the podcast, like, some of the episodes you can kind of see where it's going. Like, the mystery isn't like a big mystery, but in some of them you're like, oh my god, what? It's crazy. It's a good fun time, in my opinion. I mean, some of the episodes aren't fun, but it's got some good candor, and the characters actually come off as like real, and that's nice. I like it. Here, let's look at this, shall we?
There is blood on this paperweight.
Worst mid-level obsessions. Excuse me, I'm not obsessed. Do I look like a person who's obsessed with Sherlock Holmes? There can't be, not me. Let's see. Here, let's look at. Let's look at that.
A broken bottle of whiskey. However, the Bishop of Knightsbridge was known for his sobriety.
He probably just hid it in the drawer. That's what most men of the cloth did, if they didn't want to get caught. Yes.
A
Yeah.
bottle of whiskey. I can make out fingerprints stained with blood and dirt.
It would seem that the brutes who tortured the bishop to death were intoxicated with alcohol.
Why are there two bottles? There's one on the desk and then one on the floor. Why two? No, not at all. Exactly. I'm not someone obsessed with Sherlock Holmes. Not me. Oh, I forgot we had Sherlock on the agenda. Apparently, this is a remastered Sherlock Holmes from like 14 years ago. And it's awkward in just like all the right ways. Hello, Ninja Cleese. It's good to see you. Now let's look at this poor chap, shall we? Oh, this is gonna be fun. I should have put a warning up. I'm so sorry. It's gonna be a little gross.
The fingers have been crushed and violently struck. The fingers have been crushed and violently struck.
Crushed and violently struck.
A piece of rope that was used to tie up that poor man.
Oh, what's wrong with his stomach?
His stomach is covered in scratches. Quite evidently, they weren't made recently.
So, these wounds were not made by his murderers.
Interesting. Yeah, his fingers are looking a little bit like mid-cooked spaghetti, I think. I've already looked at that. What else? Oh,
His
right.
forearms have been ripped. Pieces of skin have been torn off. What do you think, Watson?
I'd say that he was eaten alive.
I'd say he was eaten
The
alive.
skin tissue around the wounds.
I love the yes, the hat and the pipe. I was going to wear like the full like frilly shirt that I have, but it is toasty in here tonight. So it's warm in this Chili's, so we're not doing that. We ain't about that life. All right. Anywhere else? Did I miss something? No. Huh? Maybe? No, looks like we're good. You got a nice little shirt with the vest now? I forgot that. Oh, this is just like a tank top. I had a long sleeve shirt that went like underneath the vest, but it's very warm. I almost didn't wear the hat because it's warm, but then I opened up the door to the room and it cooled down quite a bit. All right. Oh, his legs. Right.
His feet have been burned.
My first impression is that he wears a size 9 shoe.
You? But what does it matter, Holmes?
You! Oh, hey, you dropped something, my dude.
A finger. Apparently, it doesn't belong to the Bishop of Knightsbridge.
How dreadful.
Every time they talk in a very strange way, I will be mocking them. Just so you know.
These burns are terrible.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I've checked out. Am I gonna have to look at his face? Hey, I know that I didn't figure it out for like the first couple bits, but like trigger warning if you don't want to look at gross stuff. Oh no, is his eye missing?
You can see by his expression that he suffered terribly.
His mouth is covered in blood, and I can make out strips of skin between his teeth. My dear friend, everything points to this man having gnawed at his own forearms.
That's unbelievable, Holmes.
But his teeth. Okay, alright.
His chest has been lacerated, I would say, with a very sharp and fine blade.
Oh yes, a model. I completely You'll see him in the 1868 version of Vogue. Let's see. Alright, I think we've got all of that. Okay, we looked at all of you. We're not missing anything. Oh, we're missing something down here. Alright, what are we missing down here? Looked at the feet, looked at the the ropes.
This poor man was tied just below the knees.
To stop him from walking, certainly, but mostly to free his feet.
My God, Holmes, this man was horribly tortured.
That is very clear, but also, that is not just below the knees, that is at the ankle! Some of the descriptions are driving me nuts, just a little bit. So much so that my words are getting caught in my throat. I'm not sure how long I can wear the hat, to be completely fair. I'll probably take it off here soon, but it's starting to give me a little bit of a headache.
Something is missing here.
Oh, yes? And what might that be?
His shoes. Watson, his shoes are missing.
He's got really low knees, you know. Do your knees hang low? Do they wobble to the floor? Can you tie him in a knot? Can you tie him in a bow?
This stove is filled to overflowing.
Okay. Alright. Anything else? What else are we... Oh. Some steps. Some walkies. We're missing some walkies. Do I need to take you for walkies, Watson? In this version, you're not quite as smart as some of the other iterations I'm used to.
Watch where you're putting your feet, Watson. Have you noticed these prints upon the ground?
Well, yes, those muddy marks.
See here, Watson. Footprints can often provide more vital information than the very best of informants.
Yes, if you know how to make them talk, that is.
It's child's play, Watson. We will begin by excluding the contaminating prints, which are yours and mine from where we came in, and those of our dear Reverend, who was so impatient to call the police.
I do still kind of think you're keeping him here against his will. Okay, so let's listen to some of the things these footprints are saying. Let's go ahead and listen. How about this footprint? What does this footprint have to say? Oh, you commit murder. All right. Well, I don't condone that, my dude.
Something.
This maybe? Do I get to measure?
Here.
I want to measure it.
Size 9.5.
Okay.
Size 9.5.
All right. So
Nothing of interest.
I'm trying to measure the foot.
Size 9.
Okay. So we have...
Size 9.
We have a couple footprints here that are the same size.
Size 9.
Size 9. They've clearly reused. Have I gotten all of them?
Size 9.
Is it just gonna let me... Question 1, question 2. Yep. Oh dear.
This print came from an expensive pair of shoes, and it seems recent. It is not a laborer's shoe.
They're your shoes, Sherlock. I'm sure.
Hobnail boots like those worn by laborers.
Oh, okay.
Hobnail boots.
Yep.
Hobnail boot.
Yep.
Nothing of interest. Hobnail.
Yep,
A fragment of stone. Peculiar.
It was very clear to see because it was very out of place.
Well-worn shoes with an odd pattern on the soles.
Those would be Watson's. Am I missing a footprint? Is that why it's being a bitch? No, I think we've got it. Okay, question 1. How many criminals were there? I'm going to say 1.
That's not right. Start again.
Fucking sorry, Jesus. Let's do 2.
That's not right. Start again.
Are you fucking kidding me? 3.
Perfect. We now know that there were 3 crooks.
Okay, cool. Question 2. What do these footprints reveal? One man joined these 2 in the other's room. All men left the room jumping on one leg. One man left the room wearing different shoes, is what I'll say.
Strange but true. One of the crooks was wearing a different pair of shoes when he left here. Therefore, we have 3 men who came in and left again. But one of them was wearing a different pair of shoes from the ones which he came in with.
So, all we have to do is look for a workman who likes Italian shoes.
Bellissima. Alrighty. Oh my dear lord. Okay, give me just a sec. I need to... I love the hat so much, but it, like, hits my ears in a weird way, and I can't do it for very long. There we go. I still have the pipe, so we also have that, and we have the fun vest. But the hat is just going to have to hang out over here. Because the hat hurts my head. Glasses and headsets in general don't mix well for me, so you're already a champ. I had that thing on for an hour, pushing into my head. For the content! Alright, let's see, who are we talking to first? Let's talk to, Watson, my biggest fan. What do you think? Do you like my sick beats as I shuffle around?
What do you think, Holmes?
What do you think, Holmes? What about you, Reverend?
You have no right to search here.
I'm doing it anyway. I'm Sherlock fucking Holmes. Can I go in here?
Closed. The veranda door hasn't been forced. Strange. Reverend, might I have the key?
No! You have no authority here. Let me call the police.
Perhaps we should listen to him, Holmes.
Perhaps you should let me get on with this, Watson.
Okay. So, Holmes was like, let me in the room. The priest was like, get out of here. Watson, like the pushover beta that he is, was like, maybe we should just listen to the web when show up. And Sherlock was like, how about you just shut your mouth, Watson?
Closed.
Is he gonna do it again? Oh, okay, good.
This door has not been forced. Where does it lead, Reverend?
To His Excellency's room. There is just a mattress and a stool.
Yes, because he's such a pious chap, I'm sure. How about we listen, Sherlock? How about you quit being a bitch?
The bishop's bedroom. It is very austere. Nothing in particular here.
Oh, goodness, alright. Nothing else? Oh, what? Am I in the way of something? I wonder if my... Okay, no, my camera's not in the way of anything. The game's just being silly. Oh, hello.
The picture of Peregrine Maitland, commander of the infantry brigade of Her Majesty's Guards at Waterloo.
The Bishop of Knightsbridge has the same name as his ancestor. An illustrious family.
Illustrious. Let's see... Okay, we examined that. Is that a chessboard? Oh, no. You can't... Oh, no.
I need something.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, but I'm gonna have to...
I'm missing something. An implement with which to open this chest. Could you tell me where to find it?
No! Go to the devil!
What are you afraid of, Reverend? What is inside the chest?
I'm not afraid of anything. In fact, I do have the necessary implements, but if I have to give them to anyone, it will be to a representative of the law and no one else.
Fair. That is fair. I could just smash it with a rock. Just saying. Oh my god. Was His Excellence into kink?
A whip?
No. It is
A
a
whip?
discipline for self-flagellation.
Ah, I was so excited for a second.
This metal rod is for fastening the chilice.
Chillis.
It's a cilice designed to bruise the person wearing it. The
Wait.
bishop wore it as repentance. This very pious man must have had the habit of mortifying his flesh as a means of repentance.
Ah, yes, good old self-flagellation. All the holy types were into it. Kinky lot. Okay, can I use the thing?
Some information.
What? Use the thing! Like, it's very clear that that little pin probably is the key to it. Oh my goodness. Okay. What hell are you gonna make me through to get that information, Holmes?
You have no right to search here.
Yeah, whatever. Am I missing something? What am I missing? What am I missing? I've got to be missing something, right? Hey, Griff, how you doing, hun? Mwah! Thank you for them biddies, and thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. I'm finally free of the morning grind, and so I get to be awake with all of you guys again. I get to be back with my people at night. Not to say that the daytime crew has got anything bad going for them. I love the daytime crew, but I don't know. There's something about the nighttime crew. Let me in! Let me in! Oh, here we go.
A surgical scalpel covered in blood.
Oh,
There
dear.
isn't any doubt. The wounds on the bishop were administered with this scalpel.
Oh, alrighty then. Sadly, tonight is not a night, and I am supposed to be awake. You're supposed to be awake? Tonight is not a night? What do you mean? This man was into kinky stuff and surgery? Well, yeah, of course. You need to know how to surgically cut to make sure that when you are into the kinky stuff, you're putting all the wounds in the right places. Okay. Anything else? Watson, what do you have to say on the matter?
Let us look at our deduction board, Watson.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm not supposed to be awake tonight. Oh. Well, I hope you do get some sleep. Let's see. Okay. Bishop's shoes are missing. One of the murderers left in different shoes. One of the murderers is a member of the clergy. One of the murderers left wearing the bishop's shoes. The murderers threw the bishop. This is probably the easiest one. One of the murderers left wearing the bishop's shoes. That seems most likely. Bishop didn't own anything of value, not even in his safe. The veranda wasn't searched. Murderers looking for something. No. The bishop took the murderers by surprise. No. I think I need more information on this one. One of the murderers left wearing the bishop's shoes. One of the murderers sells shoes. The murderers are poor. One of the murderers came back for his shoes. Interesting. Perhaps one of the murderers came back for his shoes. Perhaps. Could probably be wrong on that one. Let's say they were looking for something specific. Bishop's murderers were hired by someone. Search for the bishop's shoes. The murderers wanted to steal from the bishop, but the bishop didn't have anything of value, so they were probably hired, perhaps? Okay, let's go down here. Oh shit, there's more. Oh hey, torture! My favorite bullet point in anything! Victim was savagely tortured. Chest, pendants. Okay, bishop was mortifying himself, he was used to pain. Resisted torture, punishment. No, I doubt it was this one. I think he resisted torture. Came here to kill the bishop, got what they wanted. The bishop's murderers probably didn't get what they wanted considering they tortured the poor fucking man to death. What? They're green. The other one didn't turn green. Did I do something wrong? Hold on.
Perfect.
Oh.
It is evident that the Bishop of Knightsbridge's
Fucking hell.
were after something specific, and that they did not find it. Reverend, I shall ask you one more time. Open the chest. The item they were seeking must still be inside. It is unlikely that they will let this matter rest. They will most certainly return to finish what they started.
And I'm telling you once more, the chest is locked and shall remain so.
No one can get to this chest
We have
without
reached an
permission.
impasse. You are a stubborn man, Reverend. Watson, accompany our friend to the police station and return with Inspector Baines. Baines and no one else. I shall wait for you here. Go.
Go!
Alone at last. Now I can continue my investigation.
I like how Sherlock is like, look, get him the fuck out of here. If he wants the police so bad, then you can go with him and get them. I am alone. It is my time. Alright. Gets the whip back out. Alright. Are we going to use the pin now?
I need something.
Yes, you need to get a fucking clue.
These traces reveal that the thieves tried to open this chest.
Hey Josh, how you doing? Mwah, thanks for joining tonight. Hope it's hanging well.
To open it.
Impossible to open it. Of course it is. Let's see here. What am I missing? I'm missing something, but what the fuck is it? Do I need to cycle to this and then try to use this? Ah, there it is. Alright.
I'm missing some information.
Oh my god. I did the thing. Stop punishing me. No. Watch. I did this. No, it went ding. That didn't fucking work. Is there something else that I'm missing? There has to be, right? Is he gonna
This lock should be easy to pick.
Sherlock Holmes! Oh my god, there's a lock-picking minigame. I forgot these were so bloody popular in the early 2000s. Okay. Oh. Okay, hold on. What am I doing? Oh, I see. Like that.
That's not right. Start again.
Okay, hold on.
That's not right. Start again.
Yeah, shut your face. Okay, hold on. I see what I'm doing here. So let's raise that up. And then... like that?
That's not right. Start again.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I just need to get my bearings here. So... okay, so hold on. Oh, there we go.
That's not right. Start again.
Not like that. Okay. Let's see here. So this needs to go down, and then this needs to go up. And then this whole thing needs to go up. No?
That's not right. Start again.
Thanks, Sherlock. I appreciate your vote of confidence. It's real nice to fucking hear. Okay, so that starts neutral and then goes down. Is it counting that first bit? Because if it's counting that first bit, then the whole thing goes down one more and then comes back up. And then goes like that, I think.
There we are.
There it is.
Simplicity itself.
Oh my god, I was hiding it behind my stupid face. Hold on.
There isn't anything much in this room. It must be used as a reading or meditation room.
Sure, this will do for now. No, hold on. I'm moving myself around. Give me just a moment. Wait, then I'm going to be covering my stuff if I can go right there. Fuck, I suppose the best place for me is up in this corner. Oh well. Oh, what is this?
An ink stain. Quite fresh. This stain is just on the edge of the rug. Let's see. There is nothing on the floor, yet the ink must have soaked through the rug.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm in third person. Get out of third person. Get out of third person. I don't like it. Thank you. Creek? Okay. Oh, there's so much to look at in here. Let's look at this thing first. See what we can find.
An ink stain.
Oh, he turned it around, did he? Why? Hey, look, now we have a nice little rug taco. Okay. So, for reference, I need you all to know that we started this game off with a diamond-wielding monkey stealing a necklace. That is how this game started. I can only imagine it's gonna keep going from here. What are you hiding over
Apparently someone
here?
wanted to hide this statue.
What the fuck? Statue of what? Looks like a little horsey. We're gonna put it... Oh, wait.
This horse resembles a large chess piece.
Does resemble a large chess piece. Can I put it in that,
There is a message underneath this statue. Let's see.
What lack of information. Use your passion for chess, the last square on which the knight will place himself after having covered all the others will be the right one. I love you. I don't know why I read that so sensually, but...
This message was written by a woman.
That's why.
But for whom was it intended? Interesting, this chess game.
Oh, I love you too. Alright, see what's over here. Stealing a necklace and possibly leaving him. Yeah, the monkey was smart enough to leave a forgery necklace in a fish tank, and he's a fish murderer, by the way. The monkey's a fish murderer.
This inkwell was tipped over recently. The ink stain on the floor comes from the ink on the rug, but they are not in the same place. Someone has moved the rug recently.
You are correct, yes, that is what seems to be happening here. Why are we looking at the rug again?
That is curious. There is something strange on the floor. Certain stones have been marked out, just like a chessboard.
Okay, am I about to play chess with the big horsey?
That is curious. There is something strange on the floor. Certain stones have been marked out, just like a chessboard. I need something.
Right, yes, I understand. It's right, not the finger. Here. There. Okay, so... Fuck, how do knights move again? So it's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Right here. Right here. Oh, okay, so like this. And like this. And like this. Then like this. Then like this. Oh no, I think I know what this is leading to and I'm not happy. Like here. Right here. Right here. Right here. 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 I've played a bit of chess, can you all tell? Right here. I'm not very good at it, mind you, but I have played it. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there.
That's not right. Start again.
Yep. Alrighty. This is gonna be fun. Oh dear. Alright. Not right there. I want to go right here. I tried the other. Okay. So then we'll try this. And then we'll try this. And we'll try this. Well, we'll figure this puzzle out, boys. Don't you worry. Let's try to get all the outsides first. I feel like that's probably the smart move. Let's try to get all the outside pieces and then go for the inside as best as possible. Okay, and then right there. Then right there. Right here. I certainly hope I'm not fucking myself. Right there.
That's not right.
Fuck!
Start again.
Oh dear. Okay, no. We're going to figure this out. It's just a matter of figuring out exactly what to do. Let's try, like I was trying to do before, let's go around the outside. Just as 2 trailer parks do, per Eminem, the rap god in the flesh. Let's see, here, and then right here, then right here, and then right here, Here. Meh. We've got this. I think. Maybe. I'm not sure. Perhaps. Maybe oh, it's looking real good. Just like all 8 Mile, eh, Sherry? Oh, that iteration of John Watson makes my heart sad. Oh, hey, we fucking did it. And of course it's the middle one. It's always the middle one.
This last piece should be the good one. It will have to be pulled free.
I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it.
I need something.
Pocket knife? Haha! Oh, more. Okay. more reading. What should the Reverend sound like? He seemed like a bit of an older chap, so how about 24th April, my love. What a beautiful spring. And what a marvellous day. Our dear youngest child's birthday. Every moment is so precious as our child blossoms, and without a doubt, he will soon be talking. I am sure that his first words will be for you. He misses you so much, as do I. Are you sure you cannot get away on Sunday after Vespers? I thought that 14th September. My darling, I know that you think I'm insistent, but we absolutely must legitimize our union. We cannot live in sin all our lives. Oh, he was into it. That whip wasn't just for self-flagellation. 3rd March. Rest assured, my dear, that I understand your position is not easy. But have you thought about ours, the children's and mine? And I cannot allow our children's future to be compromised. Think about it, my love. What is a so-called scandal next to the well-being of your family? We must become husband and wife legally to finally form a real fam. Okay. That's it? Okay.
A packet of letters addressed to the Reverend.
Addressed.
They were written by a woman who mentions his illegitimate children. Their affair isn't official. Perfect. I have you now, my wayward Reverend.
There's been a man murdered, and possibly the father of someone's children. But yeah, fuck you, Reverend. Take that. Alright. Is the Reverend gonna come back with Officer Lestrade? Or, fuck, I can't remember what his name was. This fucking Amish paradise looking motherfucker.
Ah, Watson, you were gone a terribly long time, and Inspector Baines isn't...
Baines, that's what it was.
Afraid not, Holmes. We were unable to find him.
Dr. Watson would not allow me to contact any inspector other than this Baines. What manners? I am a man of the church.
You are a man of the
My dear
Amish.
Reverend, I notice that you are a chess lover. I trust you will excuse me, but I am never able to resist the appeal of a half-finished game.
You are an expert at chess. Very well.
Please don't make me play chess.
Now.
Please.
As you might have guessed, resolving your small chess problem has allowed me to discover some very interesting letters.
Letters? What do they say?
Reverend, why hide these letters here and run the risk of the bishop finding
Holds
them?
up notepad.
What's in the letters?
Not
What's in the
Watson.
letters? What's in the letters, Sherlock?
Where else could I have hidden them? My own chambers are too austere. They could offer no cover. I knew, however, that His Excellency, may he rest in peace, would not notice my game.
The contents of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's chest interest me greatly. Give me the elements you hold, Reverend.
Out of the question.
We got some good choices here. These are some good choices. Obviously corruption, but like, and I say this having a pastor foster father, right? How often do you get to threaten a man of the cloth? How often do you get to threaten the church?
Do you understand that you are the prime suspect in this terrible murder?
What? But that's ridiculous.
Think for one moment, who profits from this crime?
Not me.
I think so, yes. With the Bishop of Knightsbridge no longer here, you are now the Apostolic Director of the diocese, are you not?
Yes, until another incumbent is appointed, but
A position which should logically come to you. The police will not overlook that.
They will never believe you.
But of course they will. Do not forget who I am, Reverend.
You are odious. Here are the stems that you were looking for.
Thank
You
you!
have one.
Evidently, as I always do. What are you able to tell us about the Bishop of Knightsbridge's last days? Did anyone come to visit him?
Oh, I love you, Sherlock Holmes.
Anxious. Do not omit the smallest detail.
His nephew came to see him yesterday at His Excellency's request. I found this visit a little peculiar because the young man rarely visits his uncle.
Do you know why that might be? Were they on bad terms?
I don't think so. It's rather a consequence of his work. The young man is employed within the archives section of the Royal Library, which doesn't leave him with a lot of free time.
Do you know the reason for his summons?
No, but the conversation was very heated. It only lasted for a few minutes and ended with the nephew in a terrible rage.
Interesting.
I've answered your questions.
Interesting.
Now let me contact the authorities.
I'm
No!
afraid not, Reverend. Not just yet. All right, now we can open the safe.
Yes, yes. I really like Frogware's Sherlock Holmes, because they have the same voice actor for the entire time. The Sherlock voice actor isn't actually all that bad, and he very much plays on the, yeah, I know everything. Obviously, I am gonna win, because I know what I'm fucking doing. Like, I love this Sherlock. Watson, however, he needs some work. I got it. The big church guy's nephew was in a cult. Please, Hal, please don't get my hopes up. That sounds amazing. I would love for that to happen. Fuck the diamond-wielding monkey who planted a false necklace in a fish tank. Give me that. I didn't know there was a Sherlock game. There are several. We've beaten one of them very, very long time ago. I was running under a different username at that point, back in like 2014. We beat Crimes and Punishment a long time ago, which is one of the Sherlock Holmes games. We just beat Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, which is actually the newest Sherlock Holmes game, and was phenomenal. Great story. And then we're playing this one, which is a remaster of an old one from the PS3 days. There are quite a few Sherlock Holmes games. Plot twist where the monkey is also in the cult. Yes! Give me monkey cult! Give me a monkey cult! Anyway, we're getting into a safe. Alright, do we have everything we're fucking looking for, Sherlock? Oh no. Oh, fucking no. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? I'm surprised you're up, honestly. Ah, yes. So my schedule shifted just recently. So now I can actually be back amongst my people, which is the Night Walkers. What am I doing?
Impossible to open it.
I don't... Oh, hold on. Nope. Okay, hold on. Oh, they can't be in the same proximity as each other. I wonder. No? Okay. Night Owl Life! He says he'll be asleep in the next hour or two. Yeah, I mean, yeah! Fucking back with my people! And then maybe I'll be able to, you know, catch some other streams I've been missing out on. Oh, fuck! Okay, hold on. So then... here? Sudoku but checkers? Maybe... I had a little bit of a pattern going on. Okay. Oh, I get it. Okay, they can't be in the same rows. They can't be in the same rows, and they can't be in the same diagonals either. Okay, hold on. So we don't have one... Oh, we have one right there. Okay, that's in the same row. This isn't. Oh, it is. Shit. Okay, hold on. This... Ah, fuck. All right, hold on. Yeah, let's restart. Let's reset. Okay. So let's start here, and then maybe here, and then maybe here, and then maybe here. And then what does that leave us? That leaves us maybe right here? Nope. That leaves us right here. Okay, cool. That leaves us right there. And then that leaves us... We can't do one right there, but we can do one right here. Nope. Because that's the same... Okay, nope. Right here? Okay. Okay, this is... Okay, we can't go right there. Maybe we can move this one to right here. Nope, we cannot. Okay, that has to stay there. Shit, I'm gonna be racking my brain over this. Hold on. We only need one more, too. Black second row. From the top or the bottom? Middle. Black second row middle. Right here?
Now I can open the chest.
Ah! Thanks, Corsair's Cove. Fuck yeah.
Here
Ah.
I am eager to discover what remarkable treasure could justify such an act.
You got that trophy, Corsair's Cove. It says Safecracker.
This chest is impenetrable. How is it possible? No one other than the bishop should be able to open it.
I'm fucking Sherlock Holmes!
With disconcerting ease, Holmes.
I've seen and heard quite enough. This time you won't stop me.
Catch him, Watson.
What the? But why?
What the?
Hurry.
The fuck? Did you see his half-assed run? It was more like a jog.
He's escaped. I hope that your motivations are founded, Holmes. I don't much like skirting around the edges of the law like this.
It is annoying. Let's leave without delay.
What have you found in the chest, Holmes? What in there is so precious for these men to commit such terrible acts?
The Reverend was telling the truth. Nothing important was locked inside the chest, apart from a few religious items which are hardly worth stealing.
So, we haven't made any headway. Perhaps the police will.
By the time the police arrive, we shall be a long way from here, Watson. We are leaving.
We sure are. Give me just a second. I will be right back. I have a little one who's crying in the other room. So give me just a sec. I'll be right back, guys. miss a raid while I was taking care of my son. I did! Hi, Prawny. Thanks for the raid. I appreciate you. Oh, goodness. It turns out, so just for context, the little guy, when he went off to bed, he had a 100.3 fever, which, I mean, isn't very high considering, but is high enough to where I was like, oh, buddy, that ain't great. And so he sent himself off to bed by falling asleep on the couch. And he has decided to wake up and rave, and I just took his temperature, and it's back at normal temperature, so I think that he just needs some rest and some medicine. I gave him some more, so he'll probably pass out again soon. Yeah, it's gone down quite a bit. But hello, I've returned. Oh, I left my pipe all the way over there. I have to get up and go get it, and it's horrible. And life is a nightmare. I'm just a Sherlock, and life is a nightmare. He got over that quickly. I have a feeling the way that he works, bratty Sherlock, he had to rage. It's not even rage. He just got up and started jumping on the bed. He's just partying. I am bratty Sherlock. That is me. Seraph Holmes is bratty as hell. My pipe! What's in? My pipe is all the way across the room! But I have a feeling, so the way that he works is a lot of times he'll, take medicine and it'll go down, and then after he doesn't take medicine after, 6 or so hours, then it'll go back up, so... He's been nursing this for a couple days now. It's been going on, up and down, so he'll probably break it here soon. The next day or two, probably. Alrighty, let's get the fuck out of here, shall we? Oh, what? Why did it take me to my... Okay. Right, there's only one destination. Oh, okay, there we go. That smooth transition, though.
At a breakneck speed. We could have knocked someone over, and naturally I had to pay the cabbie out of my own pocket.
Watson, stop complaining. We have to analyze the clues found at the bishop's house.
Your dad always said to shotgun medicine so you overwhelm the sickness. The way that I do it, just because, when I was a kid, I was kind of inundated with, medicine and stuff, and it just kind of puts me off. But I know that medicine is important because it's fucking science, and science is better than, oh God, please save me, and then dying. I'd rather have a proven method. So, what I'll do is, just so his body still gets, practice fighting it, Watson, you agreed to pay for the Uber. Don't be a bitch. Damn straight, Prawny. What I'll do is I'll give him medicine, at the beginning of the day so he can start off his day right. And then I'll wait until, nap time, and then I'll give him a dose. And then I'll wait until, just before bed, and then I'll give him a dose then. If he doesn't take a nap, I don't give him medicine. I try to do it as sparingly as possible. Not sure how I feel about Watson in this, though, for real so far. Yeah, Watson in the Frogware games, he's kind of weak. If you want better Watson representation, listen to Sherlock and Co. It's way better. Alrighty, what are we doing here? I miss that Watson sass. Me too. I miss Watson's ass too. 100%. Alright, we're analysing the clues. We'll scalpel first.
I must analyze the clues.
Right.
Analyze the clues.
Yep, that's what we're trying to do.
That.
Right, I have to put a clue on... Don't know about Sherlock to tell the difference. I have been absolutely obsessed with Sherlock stuff lately. There's an anime called Moriarty the Patriot, which is Sherlock Holmes stuff. Oh my god, they actually mentioned Arsène Lupin earlier. Apparently referenced there was a novel a while back, I say as if it was somewhat recent, back in the 1800s, of Arsène Lupin versus Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, kind of, yeah. They mentioned Arsène Lupin, with Sherlock fighting him and the public being like, yeah, he ain't that great of a detective. Moriarty the Patriot. Finally, someone who knows what Moriarty the Patriot is. Prawny, you beautiful, beautiful person. Moriarty the Patriot is a damn good show. People should watch it. Never knew that about Lupin the Third. Well, okay, Arsène Lupin is technically not a real person, but he was, he was like in the renaissance of like books and stuff. Like there was Sherlock Holmes and there was Arsène Lupin. All of if you're referencing, like if you're thinking about Persona 5 when you think of the name Arsène Lupin, that's because the main character's persona is based off of Arsène Lupin. There's Carmen, who's based off of a book. All of them are based off of like novel rebels. There's Captain Kidd, who was literally a pirate captain back in the day. Persona lore goes fucking hard, man. I did not realize that there was still water left in this from when I washed it earlier. It's me learning there's a Lupin in Persona. He's not known as Lupin. He's known as Arsène. When he summons his persona, he goes, "Come now, Arsène!" It's really cool. Okay. And you guys get me on literary shit, and I go off into the sunset riding on my literary horse. But you're saying it's meant to be a nod to that. Yes, it is supposed to be meant to be a nod to that. Arsène is just his other name. Yes, Arsène is his first name and Lupin is his last name. Also, actually, Virtue, have you seen the Netflix series of Lupin? Because if you haven't, it's really good. Literary stuff is fun. I love literary stuff, but then I feel bad because, the stream comes to a halt. I feel really bad about it. I mean, if you guys like hearing me rant about stuff, I'm okay with it, but at the same time, I feel bad. Am I gonna scalpel you? No, I'm not scalpeling you. Maybe you will tweeze you?
Tooth marks, rather deep ones. I'd say of incisors and a canine.
Alright.
I can't do that.
Meow? Nah, I got locked in my account. Not in the oh, rough. Well, thank you, Ninja Please. I appreciate you. Let's see. What is this? Okay, I've already... Ooh, can I acid the finger?
I can't do that.
Well, sorry for... Thanks for ruining my dreams. What else can I do?
I haven't finished my analysis.
Well, fucking alright then. Scalp... Now can I scalpel the finger? No. Do I have to pour water on the finger?
I can't do that.
What do you want from me, Sherlock? How dare you? He draws the line at that of the acid. We're for that reverend, though. Yeah, fuck that reverend.
I can't do that.
I still can't acid the thing, although I want to desperately. No, I forgot to get a new book. I just remembered. Sherlock is such a picky science bro. Hey, thank you for coming to Sherlock's new video series, Science and Bitches, where we get bitches through science. Now, if you're gonna be dissecting a thumb that's been found at a crime scene, you need to make sure that it's specifically this way. You pull out the fucking acid, then you're a beta, bro. Boo. Not gnarly.
Tooth mark.
Right, I know. Is there...
I haven't finished my analysis.
What am I missing? Is there something oh my god, there's scissors behind my camera. I mean, I can't use them anyway. What are these instructions? Oh, if I press L2, there are literally instructions. What do you want from us, Sherlock? Analyze the clues. We fucking know. What? It's giving me the equivalent of get good! Fuck! Maybe he would be a shit science teacher. Okay, I can't brush it.
Tooth marks, rather deep ones. I'd say of incisors and a canine.
Okay.
I can't do that.
Okay. I still can't pincer it anymore? Okay. That does fucking nothing.
Black and damp earth under the nail. Interesting.
If you try to scalpel the fucking skin, bro, you're super fucking beta. Only nails. Scalpels are for nails.
I can't.
Use brush pickup powder. Use brush pickup powder, Sherlock.
I can't do that.
You're not as smart as you think you are. Water?
I can't.
No. Acid? Acid? No. Are you done with your analysis? Fucking course you're not. Oh, okay. Sherlock was so ahead of his time with the lingo pro. I can't wait for him to solve this. And then hit a tab. He knows best. Obviously, he always wins. Okay, are you done now?
I haven't finished my analysis.
Apparently not. Can I acid it now?
I can't do that.
Can I water it now? Can I scalpel it? I want to see the Chad version of Sherlock now. Oh my goodness. If I have time, I will doodle a Chad Sherlock, I promise. Acid the finger! Do it! It'll be so cool!
I can't do that.
Yeah. You're fucking you're not a Sigma, bro. Your brain might be Sigma, but your looks are beta. Chadlock Bromes, yes. Okay, can I... Oh! What?
Severed finger. I am afraid of the significance.
What did I do?
Didn't get what they wanted. When they were faced with the bishop's refusal to cooperate, one of the gang shook his finger at him to indicate that he was responsible for his unfortunate state.
And the poor man, whose head was the only part of him not bound by ropes, bit the finger violently enough to sever it. An uncommonly savage act.
Watson, I am certain that when we have explained the reasons behind this sudden bestiality, we will have revealed a larger part of the mystery.
Not the bestiality. We cannot have bestiality in our fine Christian establishment. Watson got tired of seeing you try to acid a thumb, and he's like, I got you, bro. I'm tired of his shit.
I have cut a small piece off the rope. That should be enough.
Speaking of your art, I love the theme number for the latest Batman play. Thank you! That one's actually a rather older piece. I think I'm going to do something more fun for the newer Batman plays, because I'm playing Arkham City now. Or no, not Arkham City, Arkham Knight. So I'm going to be doing something new for Arkham Knight, I think. Maybe I'll just try to channel like a 1980s album cover, and I'll draw like my little serif character on the like hood of the Batmobile. I don't know. I'm kicking around ideas. Let's see. What do we want to do? Let's try pincers first.
A lot of fragments of black stone are wedged.
Oh, sorry, Sherlock. I couldn't hear you through you being a bitch.
I can't do that.
You can't be a bitch. It is kind of happening already. Can I acid the rope? No. Photoshop onto a Batman comic cover? Can I water the rope? No, we can't. Can I pincer it again? Your brain is brilliant. So, you guys are too nice to me.
Black and damp earth. This rope is only worn on one side.
Alright, weird.
I can't do that.
Oh, right, it's gonna make me fucking do this with this
Must
too.
compare the samples of Earth that I found.
I can help with that. I used to read comics. Fuck yeah. You guys are too nice to me. Okay.
There is something written on this scalpel. I should clean it. I can't.
I already watered
I
it!
can't.
Does it say wench? Because that's what you're being right now.
Ah, I can make out WCCH. What do the initials stand for? How many hospitals are there in the Whitechapel area, Watson?
If we count public dispensaries, enough to keep us busy for an entire month. Did this scalpel come from a hospital?
Yes, as the initials WCCH engraved upon it show us. We must think on how best.
Watson can't catch Holmes.
We do
That's
not
what
have
that
the
stands
time
for.
to investigate every hospital in Whitechapel.
Alrighty. World Chad Championships. Oh my god, Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock is Holmes.
This fragment of stone is very smooth, and it seems to be of a peculiar quality. I shall have to strip it with one of my products.
Finally, I get to acid something, but look, Sherlock, please tell me you know what the definition of smooth is. There are many pointy parts on this rock. It's fucking...
This stone appears to be the same as those...
I just wanted...
I can see something. I can see... I can't do that.
We can't clean, help. We
This
can't.
stone
Oh, there
is
we go.
granite, covered in black paint. The fragments found in the rope and this piece of granite come from the same place. I must
Okay.
compare the samples of earth that I found.
Okay, what
And
about
if
it?
I mix this earth with another substance,
Acid?
I can't do that.
Water?
It must all be stirred.
Scalpel?
The samples of earth taken from beneath the fingernail and from the ropes originate from the same place.
How do you know?
It took just a little water to analyze the consistency. The soil has retained its moisture, even though there hasn't been rain in London for over a week.
This soil could come from the bank of a river, or somewhere where the evaporation is slower. A mine, perhaps, or a trench.
The banks of the Thames are clay soil, unlike our samples, so we can rule that out. The nearest mines are 12 miles away, so I would rule that out also. I would therefore conclude your last theory to be nearer the mark.
A trench?
A pit. Watson, bring me your register of the London hospitals.
Studying the scalpel has given you an idea, then?
Indeed.
I'll get it.
No rain in London for over a week. Is this the end time? No, it's just 1868. This was before rain in London was invented. Why won't Sherlock let you melt stuff with acid? Because he's not modern. He's not modern Sherlock, who literally uses John Watson's medical license to buy himself opiates. This is hashtag not my Sherlock Holmes. Even though I still love him, and hashtag he's kind of my Sherlock Holmes. Watson, fetch me a list of all the hospitals that have basement pits. He's gonna go fucking cockfighting, you watch. Please. I want him to go cockfighting. Please. We already had monkeys. Give me chickens. What am I doing? I'm looking for hospitals, I think. I can't remember. Oh, is it this? Upsettingly, Watson absolutely has this list. Of course he does. Oh, hold on real quick. I wanna show this real quick because it brings up Arsene. Hold on just a second. I wanted to show Virtue real quick. Where? Also, this was super... Wait, no, this is new. It's fine, I'll look at it later. Solomon necklace. Servants. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Priceless necklace. Mr. Holmes. Yada, yada, yada. Arsène Lupin! Here we go. Do not forget our counter-investigation into the escape of Arsène Lupin, the Frenchman who took malign pleasure in tarnishing the image of our royal family, and who, by lucky chance, managed to elude capture by Mr. Holmes. Yeah!
Paper, Holmes.
Why are you... I mean, to be fair, he does deserve a little bit of belittling, but why are you belittling him right now?
Found your book.
Yeah, I found my book.
The work table, where Holmes analyzes things.
Yeah, it's Arsène Lupin. I should complete Persona 5 Strikers. I should complete Persona 5.
Have you found your book?
Yes! Alrighty, I have to go to bed, work in the morning, have a good rest of stream, find all the pits. I will find every single pit. I got 2 right here, which means I'm gonna find the rest of them in this game. Oh no. I haven't finished it? No. I'm literally, like, at the very, very end of it with, I won't say much, but I'll say mementos. I'm at the very end with mementos.
Hospitals and dispensaries in London. I have found my book, Holmes.
Good. Put it on the work table, will you?
Oh, yes, but of course. Thank you for joining the High Seraph and the Chorus of Angels, Prawny. Mwah! Thank you for that raid as well. I hope you have a lovely night and you sleep amazingly, and the pits do not haunt your dreams. I thought you did finish P5. No, I am very, very close to finishing Persona 5, but I have not. Here you go, you pretentious piece of shit.
I have found my book, Holmes.
Good. Put it on the work table, will you?
Oh, right. I did not hear that because I did not care. Is this the work table? No. Is this the work table? No. You can't tell me the chessboard one is the work table? No. Literally finished P5 Royal recently. I'm gonna play P5 Royal after I finish, like, original P5, because the grapple mechanic that they added in P5 was weird to me.
I have found...
Good.
Oh my god. Put it on the table.
Holmes's homemade analyzer.
Holmes's homemade. Where do I put this thing? Oh, where? There's several tables. Which one is it? Book. 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 Book.
Here is
Book.
the section
There we
in
go.
Whitechapel. I made several notations on these pages during our investigation into the Ripper, which might prove useful. All we need to do is to find a hospital or a public dispensary near a location where pits have been dug and black granite has been used.
It's simplicity itself. I haven't finished my analysis.
I am aware of that. Why'd you stand up if you weren't fucking done? Oh, okay. Rope is worn only on one side. Hold on. Rope is maxed with worn side. The rope is always used on the same side. The rope was used near water and has rotted. The soil had retained moisture even though it hadn't rained supposedly in a week. Let's say rope near the water. I think that's... He got up to stretch. Yeah. He needed to snort a little bit of coke. Let's say it's from a riverbank. That sounds accurate. Probably tying up boats. If it's all worn on the exact same side, then, like, the sediment would only be on one side, because you tie up the rope, you use it real quick, and then you tie it up the same way. The fragment comes from a monument painted black. He said it was rather smooth. Maybe a granite wall? The earth and the fragment from the granite come from a building. The earth and the stone are from a pit near the manor. Earth and fragment or granite come from a cave. Oh my god. No, I don't like a tombstone factory. What? The earth, the rope, and the fragment of granite come from a tombstone factory. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. None of that is right. Rope is worn on only one side. Let me see here. I still think it's this. The damp earth brought in by the Bishop of Knightsbridge Killers. I want to say it's from a riverbank, but then this doesn't lead the same way. Used for tying up boats. Maybe near a cave? Are you good with backseating? Yeah, I'm fine. This one is kind of throwing me off. I got it before, like with the first one, but this one's kind of messing me up a little bit. They did say something about a pit, so we'll say that. Said not a riverbank because not clay. Yeah, they have been mentioning a pit, so let's see. So it's from a pit. Pit near the monument. The earth, rope, and fragment come from a grave. Building undergoing repairs. Maybe. No? I still like the tombstone factory thing. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe a granite wall painted black? No. It'd be weird to have a granite wall. No, I'm not maybe a monument? Whitechapel Clinic is maybe a construction site? Maybe we just don't have all of it. No, it's probably, we still have all of it. Actually, the earth, rope, and fragment of granite coming from a grave would make sense, because if it's all from the same thing...
Now I can make
there it is. There it is. Yeah, if all three of them were from a grave, it makes sense that the painted thing would also be near the same place as a rope with the soil. Took me a second there. Okay, now I can make the right choice. Thank you for the help, I appreciate it. Near a memorial at Whitechapel, near the Whitechapel Cemetery, near a tombstone, Whitechapel Quarry. You are just smart. I am the mid, but I appreciate it. Probably this one, the memorial.
That's not right.
Or
That's
this one.
Not right.
Okay. I mean, I only have so many choices. There we go.
The public dispensary number 4661. It's just opposite the Whitechapel Street Cemetery.
Yes, Watson. The murderer with the missing finger must work in the cemetery, or at least visit it. He could have taken a rope, one of the type they use to lower the coffins into the graves. The granite is minute particles of tombstone.
And he only had to cross the road to steal a scalpel from the dispensary opposite.
I was trying to be nice. You are smart. Well, thank you. When it comes to my intelligence, I'm always going to doubt myself. Not because I don't think I'm smart, but just because I don't want to be one of those people who assumes I know the truth and then fucks myself in the A, you know what I mean?
I cannot leave now.
I cannot leave now! Oh, I haven't finished my analysis!
I need something.
Yeah, I need something too. A fucking clue into your weirdly sharp-nosed brain.
We must analyze all our clues, Watson.
Very much respect the wise. I don't think I'm wise, though. I'm just trying to be realistic, you know what I mean? My work computer's haunted, guys. I just looked over because some, like, movement caught the corner of my eye. I shut my work computer down, and it's currently starting up. Whatever. As long as it's the work equipment, I can send it back when the time comes. As long as you ghosts stay in that computer, I'm fine with you. You hear me? Smart people tend to doubt their smarts. Still more than some, for sure. It is probably an update, but I have more fun thinking it's haunted, so I'm going to continue to think it's haunted. Let's see, what do I need from here, if anything at all? Something. Is it gonna make me have, like, a disguise or something? Two very different takes in that moment. It might be the hacker. No, don't say that. One of my nicknames is Hack. Okay, so there's that. Is it just that? Is that all I'm doing here?
I need something.
Right. Cyber chase.
We must analyze all our clues, Watson.
Oh, for the love of God.
No, it is unnecessary. I can analyze the chemical composition of a substance here.
Right. There we go. And I'm in the way. Hold on. Oh, no, I'm not in the way. Alright, cool. Okay, perfect. Cyber Chase. I've seen Cyber Chase. I know what Cyber Chase is. It's been a long time since I've watched it. Let's see. Alright. Instructions. To analyze the evidence, add liquid from the test tubes. Use all active agents to work out all of its characteristics. Cyber Chase helps teach you math and stuff.
I must analyze.
What? Okay, so...
I must analyze the clues.
Okay, so there's no aggressiveness. Okay.
I must analyze.
Okay. Oh. Oh, so what? Oh, shit, they fade. You do it again. 1 blue, 2 green, 1 brown. One blue, 2 green, 1 brown. Okay. Yeah, I say, hey. What a 3 brown, 2 white. I don't think VeggieTales was PBS. I think VeggieTales was an abomination our parents made us live through. 2 brown, 3 white. In between the lines was the shit. Oh, wait. I think it was... No, backwards. There we go. 1 blue, 2 green. There we go. Okay. 3 brown, 3 green. Clifford the Big Red Dog was awesome. I always wanted a big dog like that.
Poison, and apparently very virulent.
Results of the analysis of the poison administered by the Bishop of Knightsbridge. A substance that provokes a heightened aggression close to madness, death by cardiac arrest. So they poisoned the dude.
Poison.
Makes sense.
discreet, efficient, and only detectable via a thorough post-mortem.
Did you see that body? I am fairly certain
Not with any certainty.
that
This
is
toxic
not
substance
discreet.
surpasses my own knowledge in the field. It is without doubt the work of an expert chemist.
A chemist and a criminal.
As you say, please find my monograph on poisoners of the last 30 years.
All Watson does is look for books. Give me 2 seconds. Say goodnight to Blayrog, everyone. Well, I know they are saying it in text, but you're standing right there. Have a good time. Good night, sweet dreams. Also, in one of the latest Batman VODs, I kept in a part where you were at the doorway and you said, "Aw," and I told you to fuck off. Go to bed.
You record everything.
Uh-huh.
I want to see the part where the
Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. I edited it out. I'm so sorry.
You don't
I do until it gums up my fucking Google Drive. Alright, anyway, back to Sherlock. Alrighty. So, I'm fucking looking for books again. What am I looking at this time? Hey, look, a spear! Can I have the spear?
The harpoon that was used to kill Black Peter. A horrible murder.
Painting? Oh, that is a pretty cool painting. I didn't even look at that before.
Female anatomy. I should put this book somewhere else.
Maybe he can put it where he thinks the clitoris is. He'll never find it.
General practitioner. That won't be of any use to me.
Let's see here. I'm looking for a book. I don't know what it is, but I'm getting more, like, sassy with my streams lately. I hope you guys don't mind. Let's see. Sherlock, is it in here? As long as the sass is welcome.
Here is where I write my stories about Holmes's cases. And I've got work to do.
Today, Senpai Sherlock told me to look for a book, and I could not find it because I'm not too smart. Ooh. I'm in here being sleep deprived anyway. Well, I'm glad to be of service. Alright. Here's where I write my fan fiction. Source Scotland Yard, Hans Schliemann, aka the Rat Killer. Nationality German, date and place of birth 20th of January 1839 in Struggett. Arrested 5th of May 1888 in London, while in prison London, sentenced life. I may have fucked up Ara a bit, but I tried. Oh no, it's fine. Here's where I might write my fan fictions. Ara. Is this it, Sherlock? That fancy little tick makes me think I did it right.
The work table, where Holmes
Oh my
analyzes things.
god! Sherlock, I got your fucking book.
According to these documents, Hans Schliemann, known as
Schliemann.
the Rat Killer, was considered the greatest specialist in chemical poison in the world.
Is he at liberty?
Happily, no. He has been held in the high-security wing of London's Westgate prison for many years now.
Then he cannot be the one who concocted the poison.
Don't dismiss him too quickly, Watson. According to Scotland Yard, the man is exceptionally intelligent. For the greatest criminals, prison is but a mere obstacle. Let's plan a little visit to see Mr. Shielman tomorrow.
You control Sherlock Holmes, but I do not think like him. Imagine your name is Rat Killer unironically. I feel like that's just a pest control person at that point. Oh my goodness. I hope you all don't mind, but I may cut the stream just a tad bit short, just because it literally is the first day of me reacclimating to my schedule. And I am a little bit sleepy, but I have stayed up a lot longer than I have been the past 6 weeks. So I'll just be staying up later and later. Don't you worry. But I do think that I'm going to go ahead and end stream just for tonight. Thank you for taking the time for this. Obviously, I want to fucking stream. Like, I love playing games with you guys and hanging out. I gotta get back into the swing of doing streams at night. Swan dive directly into it. Absolutely, I will. Gotham Knights one day. Abso-fucking-lutely. Let me beat the other Batman games, then we can dive back into Gotham Knights. Ah, goodness. Hold on. For a proper send-off, I should wear the hat. Let me, here, hold on. Let's put the hat back on. Just for a second. That way we can do this right. Alright, there we go. We've got our vest. We've got our pipe. We've got our hat. Thank you for joining the High Seraph in the Chorus of Angels. Or should I say, thank you for joining Seraph Holmes in the Chorus of Angels. If you like what you're seeing and you aren't following, I would highly appreciate it if you did. Making new friends is always fun, and I like hanging out with you guys in general. If you have not as of yet either, and you just want to, no pressure. We got a sleepy little Discord that you can always join as well. We talk sometimes in there. We post some art. We talk about some TTRPGs coming up. You know, nothing too crazy. Sometimes we talk about anime. It's pretty quiet in there. But a lot of VODs and whatnot will go up on YouTube, and there is the VOD channel right there, so you could always check that out as well. Yeah, I think it's a nice time in the Discord as well. We just hang out. We just have fun. Every once in a while, I go on a rant about something I think is exciting. I recently grilled one of our members on their anime tastes, which I feel was kind of out of the blue, and I felt bad for doing it. But at the same time, I learned about some pretty cool anime, so I was happy. Oh, oopsie. I did not see any of those stretches or hydrates. Here, I'll do it now before we go. That way works out. So I got 1, 2 stretches, and then 1 to 2 hydrates. There we go. Let's go ahead and raid, shall we? Also, I'm glad that you like the hat. Better late than never, for sure. Alright, who we raiding? Do we have someone else who is also playing Sherlock Holmes? I wonder. No, doesn't look like we have anyone who's playing Sherlock Holmes. Goodness. I got two of my Hitman friends doing their own thing. Goodness. No. Who? Here, we'll do this. If anyone has any suggestions, I'm totally down. Any people that they think they'd like to raid. Let's see. No? I'm not seeing anything. Well, I suppose in this case, we'll go ahead and... Oh, we haven't raided Flamingo in forever. How did I miss that? Let's raid Flamingo. He's playing some Elden Ring. So there's a certain ninja in my chat who will probably appreciate that stream. Alrighty, let's go!